I was a little concerned that we'd be running over and I wouldn't get to say everything I want to. However, Rihm Motor Company, currently branded as Rihm Kenworth, has weathered storms and enjoyed many sunny days for over 3/4 of a century. We're 81 years old. The founder, J.B. Rihm, had 4 children, a dozen grandchildren, a dozen and a half great-grandchildren, and so far, a few great-greats. Most of the second and third generations have had nothing to do with the business, but they still fondly refer to it as Grandpa's company. Apparently, for the Rihm family descendants, working in the business was less important than seeing it perpetuated from generation to generation. So when my husband, John Rihm, died 3 years ago, way too young, of brain cancer, and I, a Rihm by marriage, not birth, became the owner, the siblings and cousins came to me with words of support, advice, and offers of help to keep the family business in the family, to ensure the next generation would continue the legacy, and to maintain the family tradition. Rihm Kenworth is recognized this year as a family business under the category of resiliency. Resilience is defined as the ability to become strong, healthy, or successful again after something bad happens. This is a characteristic seldom found in today's world. We're a mobile society. We can get away from our problems. People move. They have lots of choices. Getting out of commitment seems to be a little too easy these days. And when tough times come, and they do, it seems the option to cut your losses and get out while you can is more tempting than ever. Having a family business makes that option less likely, especially if you've built that business on solid, time-tested values. Ours have been to follow the golden rule and to do the right things, always. After all, it's our reputation, our name on the building. Sustaining a business to the second generation is not too difficult or uncommon. To the third, very unusual, as many have testified here this evening. My children who are here tonight represent the 4th generation of Rihms in the business. 4th generation family businesses are rare indeed. So how have we achieved that? We're of the same mind and have the same values as the previous generations. Each Rihm owner has worked hard to instill the same values in the next generation as well as in the employees. I'm going to read something recently given to me by our controller who's here tonight. He's worked for us for 34 years. What he handed me was written by the 2nd generation owner, Walter Rihm, in 1984. Think about this. It's 1932. The stock market crash is 3 years past, and Kenworth Truck Company is 9 years old. My father, John B. Rihm, founds Rihm Motor Company with some very basic business values. The key to operating a reputable truck dealership is offering quality products and good services at a fair price. Today it's 1988. After 56 years, Rihm Motor Company is still going strong. Like the times, we've changed. You can't buy a 32 anymore, but we still offer quality products and good services at fair, competitive prices. And that's not all we offer. First-rate trucks, genuine parts, top-notch mechanics, and dedicated, concerned employees are only a few of the reasons Rihm Motor Company is still in business today. With all the changes, we still respect the tradition and basic business principles established over half a century ago. We're proud to be a Kenworth dealer and proud to have the opportunity to serve you at Rihm Motor Company, John B. Rihm, wouldn't have it any other way. I could be writing those same words right now, updated a bit. This upbeat letter doesn't mention the hard times, the dark days when we held on by a thread, prayed for guidance, and believed better days were ahead. But they've happened under each owner's watch. The loyalty and devotion of employees and customers, several of whom are here tonight, either as finalists or honorees, the loyalty and devotion of customers through those times kept us in business. Having that generational perspective of the ups and downs has helped develop and build resilience. Resilience, to me, means having the faith and vision that you can survive and be stronger through the toughest challenges imaginable. So what does it matter if a family business remains in the family? Well, I've been thinking about that lately. Our founder set a tone and a precedent. Employees liked it. He was known to be a bare-fisted businessman, but also fair, generous, and concerned about his customers and the people who worked for him. I can attest to the truth of that in the way my father-in-law and husband ran the business as well. They often said they weren't just responsible for employees, they were responsible for families that depended on the jobs the employees had at Rihm. As you all know, employees come and some go. But at Rihm Kenworth, many over the generations have come to us very early in their careers and stayed until retirement. Examples of some of those folks are here celebrating with me tonight, most with over 30 years of service. They're all seated back there. Owners, managers, mechanics, truck sales reps, and parts sales reps sometimes spend more time with each other over the years than they do with their own spouses and children. At our company, they recruit their brothers, nephews, and sisters-in-law, their kids and cousins to come and work for us. So Rihm isn't just a family business from an ownership point of view. Rihm Kenworth is a place where families work together. We have taken on the characteristics of family. We have the same kinds of conversations that take place in families, face problems, and celebrate victories like regular families. Resilience comes from the strong relationships built over time. The trust that you'll be paid for your efforts you contribute. The assurance that you'll be listened to for your ideas. And the knowledge that you are respected and valued as an individual. Now it's time to say thank you. First, to the judges and the committee for choosing Rihm Kenworth for this honor. We truly appreciate it. I also want to express my gratitude to all the employees who have helped keep me and Rihm Kenworth going these past few years. I'd like to thank the one who nominated us for this award and spent nearly 30 years with us, starting as a parts runner and moving upward through nearly a dozen positions with the company over the years. But recently, he did something that kids will do sometimes. He ran away from home. Took a position he trained for and wanted his whole career with another company. So he's not here tonight. If you look at your business as a family, you do sometimes have to let members leave the nest to follow their dreams, and I wish him well. To those employees who are here celebrating with me tonight, I thank you for your hours of hard, long work before I ever became your boss, for what you've done to grow Rihm Kenworth, for the years you supported and helped Walter and John Rihm, for guiding me and teaching me as I took on this role, for all you've done over the years to build a resilient company that has sustained much change over the past few years. And with God's grace and providence, will continue to thrive in the same family for years to come. Thank you.